Get ready for an explosive week in combat sports. Della Maddalena is back and hungry for redemption after a tough title fight. Nathaniel Wood just pulled off a gritty win in London and is already calling out big names. JDM is opening up about that devastating loss and what's next. And Lerone Murphy is clapping back after a tough defeat, sparking new rivalries. This is news, and we're diving deep. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a second.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Della Maddalena's road to redemption. After a crushing defeat in his welterweight title bout against Islam Makhachev, Della Maddalena is looking to bounce back. He's opening up about feeling too defensive in that fight, admitting he needs to shift his mindset from pure defense to aggressive offense. This candid reflection comes as he prepares for his next fight against Carlos Prates in his hometown of Perth, a bout he sees as the perfect opportunity to re-establish himself in the division. Maddalena's fight against Makhachev was a stark learning experience, with the Russian's dominant wrestling control dominating the narrative. Despite the one-sided nature of the loss, Della Maddalena remains confident that Makhachev is beatable and is eager for a future rematch. He's focusing on improving his offensive game, especially his striking, in preparation for Prates, aiming for a performance that will not only thrill his hometown crowd, but also propel him back into title contention. The upcoming Perth fight night marks a historic moment for Australian UFC, being the first to feature a Saturday night time slot, promising an electric atmosphere. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, hoping to see Della Maddalena deliver the spectacular performance he's known for, fueled by the energy of his home crowd. Don't go anywhere, because the inside story of that tough loss and the sad face moment is about to get even more intense. And wait until you hear what Nathaniel Wood is saying after his big win. Nathaniel Wood's strategic win and future ambitions. Nathaniel Wood secured a hard-fought split decision victory over losing Della at UFC Fight Night in London, showcasing a more measured approach than fans might expect. While Wood acknowledges the win, he admits the fight was less of the dogfight he anticipated, with Della's power not as impactful as feared. Wood explained that his game plan, influenced by his coaches, prioritized a safer, more strategic performance to ensure a win and avoid unnecessary risks, even if it meant a decision rather than a spectacular finish. This calculated approach, while perhaps less thrilling for the crowd, allowed him to come out healthy and with the victory. He's now setting his sights on a potential future bout with former Bellator champion Patricio Pitbull Freire, a matchup he finds appealing for the challenge it presents. Fans and analysts are dissecting Wood's performance, noting his tactical discipline. While some might crave more aggression, his ability to adapt and secure the win against a tough debutant like Della highlights his maturity as a fighter. The mention of Pitbull has certainly generated buzz for potential future matchups. But what happens when a fighter is pushed to their absolute limit and faces scrutiny from their own corner? And is Della Maddalena ready to talk about that infamous, sad face moment? JDM unpacks his title loss, anger, injury rumors, and the sad face. 4 months after his devastating UFC title loss to Islam Makhachev, Australian fighter Della Maddalena is finally opening up about the intense emotions and circumstances surrounding the fight. He admits to feeling significant anger and being overly defensive during the bout, a mindset he believes contributed to his defeat. Maddalena also addresses rumors of injury, confirming he dealt with some issues during training, but emphasizes he would never fight if he didn't believe he could give 100%, refusing to let it detract from Makhachev's victory. A particularly discussed moment from the fight was his coach, Ben Vickers, urging him to take that ing sad look off your face in the corner. Maddalena reflects on this, acknowledging his defensive posture and the frustration of being outgrappled. He explains that while he was mentally prepared, perhaps too much emotion, even anger, played a role in his performance, and he fights best when more composed. Despite the setback, he remains resolute in his belief that he can beat Makhachev and is determined to earn a rematch, especially with a chance to fight for a title again in his hometown of Perth against Carlos Prates. The candid insights have resonated with fans who appreciate his honesty about the mental and physical challenges of elite competition. The discussion around his mindset and his desire for a rematch against Makhachev has reignited fan interest in his journey. But what happens when a fighter's loss sparks a fiery online exchange with a rival? And find out who's already calling out the biggest names after a controversial win. Lerone Murphy fires back at Diego Lopes after UFC London defeat. Lerone Murphy suffered a narrow majority decision loss to Movsar Evloev at UFC London, a result that ended his undefeated streak on home soil. Despite a competitive fight, Murphy couldn't capitalize on opportunities, and later revealed he tore his hip flexor late in the bout, significantly impacting his movement. Following the fight, tensions flared when Diego Lopes took a jab at Murphy's performance. Murphy quickly responded on social media, firing back at Lopes and proposing a fight between them. This exchange highlights the lingering rivalries and potential matchups within the featherweight division, even for fighters coming off a loss. Lopes, despite his own recent challenges, remains a dangerous contender, and Murphy is looking to rebound strongly. Murphy's situation underscores the unpredictable nature of MMA, where a single loss doesn't define a career, and new opportunities and rivalries can emerge quickly. Fans are anticipating how Murphy will respond to his first professional defeat and what his next move will be, especially with the potential showdown against Lopes now on the radar. We've covered the biggest fights and the fiercest rivalries, but what's coming up next? Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and your chance to weigh in. What a week of action! Della Maddalena is focused on redemption after his title fight. Nathaniel Wood secured a key win and is eyeing big matchups. JDM opened up about his tough loss and his path forward. And Lerone Murphy is already sparking new rivalries after his UFC London bout. Don't miss any of the action like this video. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.